Hey guys, welcome to another Down on the Shop. Today we're going to talk about diagnosing a problem which I've had for a long time, which is a misfire. So on my 1996 main array 188, I have a 4.3 liter Mercruiser in it. I've been having a lot of issues with it for about 2 years because I had a rotor button snap off and leave me stranded out in the middle of the water for hours. So I'm gonna get in here and show you what I did to finally remedy the situation. So let's hop in. All right, here's my Mercruiser 4.3. I have, as you see, bright blue wires. I got new ones. But in the sense of, first, started trying to diagnose this thing and it would not fire up. It would not keep an idle. It would sporadically change RPMs anytime it wanted to. Found out, since it was almost 30-year-old boat, as we were riding, the rotor button on the distributor, which is down in here, it decided to snap off the rod it's on to keep the connection from the camshaft to tell the spark plugs when to fire. Well, that had to be replaced once I found that out. So we replaced it. We replaced the cap. It comes as a kit. I'll link it in the description below. And then I kept having misfire issues and I couldn't figure out why. So I was like, well, let's just do a tune-up. I have a video of how to do a tune-up on your Mercruiser. I'll put it in the link in the description. Basically all I did was change spark plugs and change the oil. Well, and the fuel filter. Well, this past time, since my boat's been down for almost 2 years for me diagnosing it and me just not really wanting to deal with it, we've changed the fuel filter. Put a lot of fuel additives in the fuel to clean out the carb because I thought it was a dirty carb, and at first it was. I let it run with a 5-gallon bucket of fuel with a whole thing of seafoam in it and 5 gallons of fuel, and I let it run for a good while until it started clearing up the idle. Well, after that it was still spitting and sputtering. Anytime you went through the RPMs, it would just spit and sputter, try and die whenever you changed forward, reverse, whatever. So I opted to change out spark plugs, spark plug wires, change the oil, change the fuel filter, and I even changed the fuel pump. So with that, I was like, hey, this should take care of everything. Well, today I've been running it and trying to figure out if it's gonna run good or not. Well, it hasn't been. It's been spitting and sputtering, misfiring really bad, all the way through the RPM range. It'll idle, but once you get over like 1500 RPMs, it just starts spitting and sputtering. So I jumped on the forums. Hey, what do you need to look at? And they all said, do a tune-up. Look at the fuel vent. Check out everything. See if you got enough fuel pressure. Well, I've already done all that. So the next thing is, in the part of doing a tune-up, especially with a 30-year-old engine, why not look at the coil? They are cheap. Look at how crummy this one is. It is nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Well, that was my culprit. So about 20 years ago, in my performance scene of vehicles, I was playing around and bought me an MSD coil, and it's been sitting in my cabinet in my garage for a long time. And so I thought, we'll just hook it up and try it. So lo and behold, hooked it up, cranked right up, runs smooth, no misfires, no nothing. Threw the old one out. So let's see. Oh yeah, runs good now. Runs real good. It has trouble stopping though sometimes, but yeah, the idle's perfect now. So I'm extremely happy about that, and now I can go to another project. So yeah, hopefully this helps you. I'll put the link of everything in the description below, as of oil, spark plug wire, coil, fuel pump, what else, fuel filter, oil filter. I'll put all that in the link in the description. So if you need it, jump down there. Don't second guess yourself, just go ahead and get it. If you have, basically, I don't know the years, but I know a 96 can be different than a 2000. They change it up a little bit. I don't know if they changed the oil filters and all that up a little bit, but yeah, got flies. It's hot down here. Anyway, yeah, so thank you for joining into another episode of The Shop. If you have any inquiries, questions, or anything else, go in the link in the description below, and I'll try and help you out. So thanks again. Until next time.